we going up and coming down. Hey, hey, girls just wanna have fun. We turning up. Someone wrote a runs, someone pour a cup. Cause tonight we going up and coming down. It's gonna be a while. Someone jump up in the crowd, throw your hands up, go wild.
And as per usual, I'm one of your hosts, Showpay Scoop Moore.
What's up, guys? Jullys was here.
Funnel over here. I know, like, Jules paused for a little bit, like he get a little swerve. I thought I was about to hop in. And
he was getting ready. He was making his grand entrance. What's going on? Yeah, episode 21. Episode 21. We here. We're still moving and grooving. See the palm trees behind city. How's it going? How's it going, fellas?
Everything good. Everything good. God is good, man. Good health. Everything well. Yeah. I can't complain.
It's good. It's always good to see you guys and break bread a little bit for an hour or two and just talk it up.
Yeah, just ready to chat it up. You know what I'm saying? Get to these topics.
Yeah. Before we jump in, anything new? Anyone want to announce? This is where we give our thanks. We give a cheers to the week. It's Friday, so we could do that. I hope everyone had a good week. Cheers to the week.
Summer is rapidly approaching.
Yeah, that's facts.
I know all three of us are making our moves. You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Miami, Mr. 305.
We are all on the right path. I just want to say I'm proud of what I see from both of my buddies right here. I see them heading into the purposeful and the right direction. That's what I try to surround myself with, people like who are trying to do the same thing I am and elevate and not just being stagnant. So I just want to give kudos to you two, because we all are trying to just break the family cycle. We trying to be the first in our families, so I think it's just something I wanted to
appreciate that, Jules. Well, I also do. We got to give props to Chef Fano over there right now. It's killing it in Miami. You see the palm trees behind him working hard. A lot of big things. Do you want to give us any updates on how you living?
Living
anything
good, man.
Anything new, any big news, anything going on in the 305?
I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That business, you have to want this shit. You have to have your mind right. Because I'll tell you right now, everybody's away. See me posting when I got on Uber Eats. See me posting.
Congrats.
See me posting other stuff that I'm showing out, but they don't know the inside how things are also still tight. Like, I'm not like, people still think I'm a celebrity right now, like I'm making all this money or stupid that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making shit right now. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Because business first, it's good. Everything is positive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything is positive. I'm making the positive move. Everything is hitting. But as far as like the revenue, like I said, business, it take a little time and it's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna take me 2 years to see something, but it's slowly getting there. But I love everything that's happening so far, and I love the response I'm getting.
That's what's up.
Just giving things, trying to stay afloat, keep my mind right.
That's what's up. What's on the horizon? If you'd like to share, feel free to share what you like. Anything on the horizon that you'd like to share with the fam?
As far as
our podcast community, as far as just your journey out there and career-wise, and personal too.
Yeah, for right now, personally, I'm fine. It's just business is my personal, and I'm saying, like, when it came to girls from time, I took time from girls as far as like I wanted to focus on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to focus on me, and I took that time to focus on me. Yeah. So, like, leading up to my career, as far as the food truck, like, I don't have no outside, like, personal stuff besides life. She's life. Those are its own things that are rocking that punch. But besides that, on the up, I got a lot of big things planning with this food truck that I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm planning a fufu sip and paint. Yeah, fufu sip and paint. So that should go crazy.
Big events,
yeah, I'm planning that right now. I'm trying to do it like the middle of May or the end of May or early January. June.
True.
Like,
I got you.
First week of June, either the first week of June or the last week of May. I'm trying to get that out there, pull all the people out, because right now TikTok is promoting fufu. You know what I'm saying? West African stuff. Yeah, I'm African.
Take advantage of that TikTok. I got some plans for the podcast on TikTok that I've just been brainstorming this week, and talking with our editor too. Of like, we got to take advantage on that. I've been really heavy on TikTok the last couple months, and there's a lot going on there. That's probably the wildest app out of all the social media apps. So definitely got to take advantage of that. And for sure, but oh shit, it's good to hear. It's good to hear that my ring light just tipped a little bit, but it's good to hear that on what's going on your end. Much success. Jullys, what about you? Anything new in the gambling world or in your world at all?
Nothing that I want to mention. I don't really like to.
Oh, good. Give me a second.
Because I go on and on and on. We just take up time. So nothing I want to mention really. But yeah, we can get into the topics though.
So I like to. Well, first, I guess this is gonna be my first time doing it. Let's give thanks. We got another episode, another week together, so we definitely got to give thanks to the man above, right? I'm taking City's role right there and saying that.
I know, right? I was about to say, yeah, man, we got
so
this
he was
far.
so ready, yeah.
Yeah, we got this far. We didn't even do it now, man. We gotta give. Listen, I'm not like superly like I believe there's something greater like watches over us. People cannot have any belief. That's on them. You can choose, but I feel like I believe there's a bigger and greater energy that gives us more. So that's why we gotta make sure these things are good. So give thanks to the men upstairs, because without him,
absolutely,
half the stuff in my career I wouldn't be here. Because sometimes when things happen, you be like, damn.
All the things.
No, but sometimes we don't see his work though. We don't see his work.
Yeah.
But sometimes certain things that happen, you have no explanation. It's just like, damn, like something higher must have done. You know what I'm saying? Like just something. And I firmly believe that. But not definitely get things to breathe today. Just another day.
Before we jump into the topics real quick, I just tell it's gonna be take a 2 seconds to tell the story of just basically just bouncing off what you just said of like there's a higher power out there. I think I probably already told you guys this in the text, but it'd be a cool story to share of just like I was out in Boston last Friday. A homeless man like came up to like he was asking everyone for money. And like I knew like I was gonna help with whatever I had. I had $10 on me. I gave it to him. He was very thankful. He said, I praise like God will bless you. Like he said, all that stuff. Thank you. God bless you. All that good stuff. And as I had to go to the dry cleaner, I had to pick up some clothes, and not knowing that it was cash only, I went there. Pull out my card like it was nothing. And he's like, oh no, sorry man, cash only, whatever. And I told him I could go run to the ATM, grab some cash. I just live around. I don't live too far from here. I can go back. He said, you know what? Don't worry about it. Like you're good. Like you don't have to pay. And I was like, wow, like that was nice from him. But it was like only God there. And at a point, like you do something good, it always comes back around. So as long as you just stay prayed up and positive vibes,
yeah,
good things will always happen. So that's something that will always stick with me. But I think we can jump into these topics.
That's a fact though. And then whenever you do stuff, don't do it to think about the payback. You sure?
No, you never do.
I'm not saying you were. I'm just talking about in general. In general, I'm not saying you did that. I'm just saying in general, when you do stuff,
I got you.
But the payback, you should always just do out of goodness of your heart, because that's just how it is. I think.
Good. I feel that for sure. But we got some great topics today. I'm just thinking which one I want to start with first. I think I'm going to start with the funny one, get this all going. So between all three of us, so I guess I got to answer this question too. Could you do this?
Why wouldn't you answer?
Because I'm asking you. I'm the host. I'm asking you all the crazy questions. Nah. Could you guys go 3 years without sex for $600 million? So you get $600 million if you get through it. And before I answer the questions that I know you're thinking already. Can you masturbate? Yes, you can masturbate.
Oh yeah.
Can't have sex. I know you answered it, but I want to get more into specific. And I just thought it was a funny question.
Yeah, no. I answered this on Twitter. I would just masturbate every single day, twice a day, 3 times a day for sure. But if you threw in, I'm just spicing it up a little bit. But if
I'm gonna spice it up too.
You can't defile yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think I still could do it.
Oof.
Because 600 million. That's $500 million. Yeah, I wouldn't even think twice about it.
let's rank up the years. Let's go 6 years. Same amount.
100 million for each year. Yeah, I wouldn't even think twice about it.
No cheating. No, you're in the shower. No windows.
No female interaction.
No female interaction.
Except for friends, right?
Except for friends, right?
Yeah.
Would you be able to like still like go out, like go to these like fucking clubs and shit, and
but
just,
I can't
like,
be inappropriate.
have that temptations. Like you can dance, but like you can't be inappropriate. Like you can't.
Oh, absolutely. Yo,
and you'd be able to.
Where is it? You know what's funny?
Yeah.
My boy had set me the past, I think it was since 2015, the lottery winners for like the biggest jackpots and stuff like that. See, I'm not. See, I gamble, but like on sports, I don't do like lottery tickets, the scratch tickets, because
that mean gambling.
That's absolutely gambling. Absolutely. But because I'm a pessimist, so I feel like I don't like before I enter like a convenience store like 7-Eleven, I'm like, yeah, what am I doing? Like, you know how every like couple of years they have the big jackpots, like the crazy big jackpots. I'm one of those people that like I'll come out of the shadows of like, oh yeah, all right, I'm gonna buy every lottery ticket in the whole city and waste freaking like $500 on lottery tickets, and then somebody in California or Tennessee or Florida who always wins. You know what I'm saying?
Bumfuck city.
But,
yeah.
I'm sorry, what you say?
No, I just said some bumfuck city. But
yeah. So like I'm one of those people that every few years I'll come out of the shadows and start buying mad lottery tickets. But other than that,
that's hilarious.
I don't really believe in lottery tickets because it's
I don't play lottery either. I always like, I'm not gonna put my parents on blast, but I always saw them like getting it when I was younger. Like they never won. So I was like, what? Like what the hell is that gonna? It's not blast. That's why I kept saying it.
Yeah.
So
I'm
but like. Yeah, and like they never won, but I'm like, and like they were always serious about these scratch tickets, but they're not winning shit. So like, it just was never appealing to me since a young age.
That's how those people make the money. The mass lottery. That's how they make the money.
It's pretty crazy.
Oh yeah,
that's how they
got some of us. Wait, so how do we get to there from the sex thing?
Oh, that was just. I went off track. My bad. I went off track.
Pivot.
You just doing it. I was just asking how the transition began, but
I love it though.
Yeah, you good. I was just checking in. Then 3 years.
600 million.
600 mil. Are we talking about I'm in a marriage and have to not talk to my
you're you. You are you. You're you.
I'm leaving right now. Oh hell yeah, I could do that.
You could do that. No sex for 3 years.
That's fine.
Wow, man, money. Yeah, money.
That's fine, bro. Like right now, I've been so busy. Like you just gotta keep yourself busy. I've been so busy.
That's big. You gotta keep yourself busy.
I've been so busy. I probably have had sex like a valid 1 month out of this year already. Literally.
Just one time, like one round, 1 month.
Like one solid month was a good month of like different times. Yeah, but I haven't really had like January, February, March, April. We're in May now. By Monday, but in 4 months. You feel me? So right. So it's like there's already 4 months gone. Shit.
Well, like, what do you do for that urge? What do you do? Like you know what I mean when I say urge? Like that urge that you get. Like, how do you never know that random Friday night or that random morning you wake up and you just like, damn, I need to smash something. Like, how do you get that away or take that away? Just go for a run. But you can't smash your hand. You can't do it.
You better smash your hand against shit. Fucking.
That's crazy. I wonder if like watching
for real, if 600 million for 3 months for 3 years, so the rest of your life can be good. Like
exactly.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
What is sex? What is 30? What is, you got
30 what?
30 for a minute.
You're gonna say 30 seconds.
You got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 minutes, even an hour.
What if you get seduced? What if you get seduced? How are you getting out of it? A chick is just like gets you in a.
Just have to go stay out of trouble. If you want to stay out of trouble, you don't go into areas that will get you in trouble.
What if she kidnaps you? Get some like dudes, some like Hulk Hogan, fucking Hulk, the Incredible Hulk dudes.
Where does that happen in real life?
No, I'm just. This is not real life. This isn't real life. This is here. This is as per usual. Every scenario is getting thrown at you. on this podcast.
This is real life.
What are you gonna do?
Then if she does that, I'll just tie my legs together.
She tries to con you out of it, or she's like, no, he's not getting that money. He's not getting that money. I'll do whatever it takes.
But wait. Who is this woman anyways? That's stopping you from
any crazy woman you have in your life? I'm just throwing scenarios. I'm just the bag. Yeah, I'm just throwing scenarios at you. I know this stuff might not happen, but I just gotta throw anything possible
right now.
My boy just said a lot of chicks be fucking up the bag and don't know they're fucking up the bag.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? But in this case though, she knows.
She knows that's the case.
Like, you know, you're fucking up the bag if you make me want to fucking get it in when I'm trying not to get it in, so we can have 600 mil.
So if you do have like a fiance or a girl, but like she's just like, City, Jules, it's been 2.5 years, not 2.5, but it's been like 1.5 years already. Mm-hmm. I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. Like, she might threaten to leave, but I feel like if she threatens to leave, y'all just be like, okay, bye, right?
Yeah, bye.
But like, if she's just like,
bye. Because mind you, she can still give me oral sex, right? Because you said
no sex at all.
What do you mean?
No masturbating, no sex. No, I said that.
If I can jerk off, why can't I just get ahead?
No, you can't. You can't jerk off.
You just said I could jerk off.
Did I say that in the beginning?
No,
if I did, I didn't. I said you can't.
Oh, I thought you said you could wax your shit off.
No, you cannot.
No, that's cap. No.
Did I say that in the beginning?
I said that. Right, and then
then you did. You're right. You're right.
You can't
and then I just added. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But still, I'm just trying to see what would break you guys. That's what my job is right now. But me, of course, I can get through it. Just isolate myself and just focus on what I need to focus on. But
yeah,
that's just funny. I just thought that was a funny ass question.
Sex addiction is real.
Yeah, it is. That shit is real.
Yeah, that shit is real. I have my spurts.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm addicted.
But what if you have like a drought? Like, it'd be kind of like, what makes you addicted is like the question. Like, what do you think? Like, people that are in relationships are more so addicted than people that are just like running out looking for it?
Person comes with it. I don't feel like it's necessarily an addiction. It can be. No, you're right.
It can be. Yeah,
right. It could be because. Yeah. No, because I've been in a relationship where like
all you wanted to do was just slam her.
Right, and we had to sit down about it because you were like, yo, like. It's like 6 days a week. Like, you wilding right now, Ju. And I was like, yo, like, what do you? And then we got a whole big thing. But yeah, so I've definitely been a sex addict before.
Like, what time of the day was it? If it's like at the end of the day, like, I don't think
that's
an addiction. I think that's like, I think that's like a proper way to like end the day with your significant other.
Right? Yo, that's what I said. Yo, that's what I said, bro. And she was like, nah, like you wilding out. Like every day, Julian, like I'd be tired from work. And I'm like, did I tell you to work, man?
Right? like cats, like y'all are going to bed. It's like you just have a little conversation. And I don't know. That's just me.
And
fully please people.
This is one of the things, right? And this is
you can never fully please people because if Jules wasn't putting it down 6 days a week or doing it enough.
But along those lines,
this is one of the things too, though. Like men and women, upon entering a relationship, that's one of the sacrifices you have to make. Though, it's like you would have to please your partner, no?
Yeah. Of course.
But, that's what I'm saying. That's part of it. That's like, it's like, that's already mandatory, like coming into
that's like an unwritten rule. Religion have a lot of unwritten rules that you don't.
Because you hear about these couples that are like, have like, issues with sex. And that's like, if you have an issue with sex, like that's a bad thing. And then you know where the relationship is going. It's like, it's going down or it's on its way down. Like you don't want to sleep with your partner. So it's funny. It's funny. But along those lines,
I just never understood it.
Yeah, I never did either. But along those lines, fellas, would y'all sleep with a friend that came on to you? So one of your friends, obviously, would you sleep with them if they came on to you?
Me?
Like one of your close friends that you've never slept with before, City, or Jules as well. Me,
Jules already said that he he doesn't do the whole friend and
yeah.
Right.
If I'm in those shoes, myself, I'm not turning it down. So
of course not.
so, yeah.
But then it further proves my point from previous episodes.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
City, what about you? What are your home girls? The homiest of the homie.
Homiest of the homie.
the homiest of the homie. Yeah, I'm shutting it down. I've done it before.
Respectable.
It didn't end well.
I've done it before, and it like probably wasn't in the right state of mind. Probably was emotional. Like we know we're not on that way. Like we know. Like you know what I'm saying. Like so I talk you down. Like yo, you know that's not what you want to do. Like or if I see her being any type of way, or that person being some type of way, just avoid it.
Wait, so when you say it's happened before, did it happen before? Sorry, I forgot how it's just lost my train of thought and how I want to ask this.
I got you.
Go.
I got you. I can answer it before. I knew what you're trying to ask. It happened. Yeah, it happened. It happened like after that we had that friendship and we understood what level we're at. Like we knew where we was at, and it's happened like over the years, like once or twice, and then that different. Because I have a lot of women friends, and it's just like probably like one or two of them, but most 99%. Yeah, 99% of my women friends, like we understand. It doesn't go that way. It's just friendship. But the once or twice that happened, it was a quick thing. It never happened again. But I was conscious enough to know that she didn't mean that, or even if she did, it wasn't healthy for this. Even if she did mean it, it wasn't healthy for this. So I was shutting it down because I knew better. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
My question, I think what I want to ask though was, did you shut it down before it happened, or did you let it happen once and then you shut it down after? That's what I meant to ask. But you kind of answered that. I shut it down. You shut it down, like not at all. Okay, got you. Jules, I know you said you don't have any female friends, but has that ever taken place for you?
Oh yeah, it has taken place. It has taken place before, and it further proves my point from previous episodes. What City just said.
For sure.
But yeah, no, it's happened before. Where I was, hold on, let me do this. Friends with a woman, and after months of constant communication, it turned into a situation, and yeah, so I would be open to doing that in the future, having a female friend and it being completely platonic initially and then it turning to something. I'm open to that. But again, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like that's what makes the best relationships. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
developing a friendship.
Yeah, developing a friendship first.
You see, I'm not disagreeing with you, Chopin. I'm not. But go ahead.
I was gonna say because like I haven't. The majority of my meaningful dating and relationships has been like really quick. Like there was no friendship. It's kind of something that developed quickly. So I don't know. And obviously none of those worked out. So maybe trying it, possibly that could be okay. But either way, like if it's gonna work, it's gonna work,
So with me, that I've been in the situations like what the topic is, and I've had friends been in the same situation. And we both have said when we discussed this is that we feel it's better that there's not even like a foundation or a basis before going into the situation or the relationship, because what's happened to me is that we start off as friends for months or whatever, and then we get into the relationship, right? And then it ends up being, damn, we should have just stayed friends after the first or few arguments. Oh, we should have just stayed friends because it's too confusing, this and that, because we already have a foundation and this and that. And so the way we talk to each other and the way we act to each other, the way we behave around each other, it's confusing because we still not fully acclimated into like, oh, yo, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh, yo, we're slamming each other every night. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like me personally, I would say it's
slamming each other every night.
For me personally, I would say it's better to not have a foundation before getting to something committed or the situation. That's just me though. I don't know.
Just slamming each other into walls.
I be doing some crazy shit, but I don't want to.
Just gotta patch it up, patch every wall up all the time.
Listen, me personally, I don't know about y'all too, but I be doing some. You know what? Let me not even talk about it.
You want to talk about what you don't be doing?
Huh?
Nothing.
No, say that again.
I said,
No, something came up. The thing came up.
Yeah. No, I was just joking. I was saying, do you want to talk about what you don't do?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to bring that up on here. I don't know if there's 15-year-olds watching this, and
15-year-olds in Germany watching this,
and
listening to this, right?
Yo, yeah,
That's
shout
a blessing,
out
right?
to us though. We do be international. This podcast is international.
Hey, international boys.
Canada, Germany. I believe we have France on that graphic. Yeah,
love y'all. Yeah, I took
we
a
love
look
all
at
our
that.
international friends for sure.
It's like a big percentage too in Germany. It's like,
I'm telling you, we bring the people what they want to hear and what they want to see. We bring it to them.
Give them what they want. Give them what they need for sure.
But yeah, so that's how I feel about that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, like, friends or not, what I'm saying, is all good. Whatever works for you works for you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for others works for others. We should just all try to bring the best out of each other, and I don't do the headaches, man. That's one thing, like, I learned from my previous relationships and situations, is that the headaches, man, I can't do it. I can't do the arguing. And I know people are like, oh yeah, well, how are you supposed to get to know each other and how are you supposed to come to a compromise? I'm telling you, man, I'm saying leave that for the other dudes. I'm not doing no back and forth with somebody about, you know what I'm saying? If I'm firm on something, I'm firm on something. If they're firm on something, I have to respect their ground and where they come from, their experiences and upbringing. But I'm not changing myself. I'm not changing myself and my core values just to keep you in my life.
For sure.
Don't make sense to me.
For sure.
To me.
Unless it's reasonable, right? Unless it's reasonable things you got to change or fix.
Like bad habits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Reasonable.
Yeah.
Reasonable, yeah.
For sure.
I mean, of course, everything is a compromise and whatnot. And that's the thing that people be shitting on Kevin Samuels a lot, but he always be hitting men and women. He hits them both. He says, like, basically it goes both ways. People will come on. The woman, I've been with the guy for 9 years and I wanted to get married and and he goes back. He hits them on back. What did you allow? What did you tolerate? It's been 9 years. What did you expect from this guy? You know what I'm saying? No, like, when you don't hold people accountable for stuff,
I was just about to say that.
You can't blame them for what they keep giving you. Exactly. So yes, Jules,
for sure.
It's just not like for real. Then you can say, oh, well, it was just that. No, you didn't put your foot down and did that. So that's good. You can never ever get with the headache. If it's the headaches, no, Jules, stay away from that. You know what I mean?
Jules, what did Kevin Samuels say about women 35 and older? What did he call them again?
Well, I'm paraphrasing.
Danger zone.
Oh, go ahead.
Danger so ridiculous.
What's exactly ridiculous though?
You think that's the truth? I swear on Twitter you said too. You were like, I disagree with you on that one. I was crying.
Well,
I should have screenshot
You said
it.
women 35 or older are not desirable.
Something like that along those lines. I don't have the tweet in front of me.
No, it's.
I know you quoted it.
What? I'm paraphrasing.
You called them like uneven women. I feel like that was like a word, but maybe.
I think that's something he probably did say though. Because I remember watching some stuff and
I was crying regardless. I was like, wow. And
the whole thing, I think his point was you're 35 plus, right? Men, he was saying that men are not out here looking for 35 plus and you're trying to have too many options. Like they're trying to look for younger and better or in that same. And then now when you're older, you want to stay in your lane. You don't want to be throwing so many, different ultimatums and different things like that. That's what he's saying. He's saying when you're 35, your clock is ticking. You don't have time to be making all these different when, you know what I'm saying, it's over there. And you have women who still saying at 35, 40, say they're trying to figure out themselves. They're trying to get into the relationship and all that. Like, what are you figuring out? What are you trying to figure out still?
You had 35 years to figure this out.
Right. And I get people always changing and growing. But I feel like when it comes to basic like relationship and stuff, you've been in there.
There's no rules to this shit.
I agree with you and Kevin in terms of, okay, if you're 35 and single, I agree with you guys because it's like what were you doing the previous 34 years? How come nobody's proposed to you?
And let's just make a point if that is what you desire, because there's some men and women that don't want to get married. I just want to make sure like that's out there too.
Yeah, I'm 32.
A 37-year-old that could be listening to like, what the like. I don't even give a fuck about the shit. And like that's probably like at 32, I'm probably headed down that way in the next couple of years too. I don't know the future.
Exactly.
I can't read the future. I can't tell the future, but I'm at 32. I'm that way right now where I'm like, marriage is the furthest thing from like.
We do all accept this bit of a double standard when it comes to men and women, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, all right. But yeah, no, I agree with you in City.
But it's just always crazy to think that like I would generally say like our parents are like our age or maybe a little bit older, but in their 30s, early mid 30s, like when they start settling down and had us, and like it's just such a different time than
my parents were mid to late.
Mid to late, okay, yeah. My parents were like right around my age now, like 32, 33. So like I just find that like very, very, very interesting. But
yeah,
times have changed.
Times change. Yeah,
that's the biggest thing, because back then it was I would say publicized that women just had like a certain, even though it's still now, but it's more juggled now. You feel me? Back then it was it was like overall where man bring the money, woman does that, and it goes, and then fall in love, and it was just boom, boom, preaching love together. Now you have independent women, you have different things, people hearing different things, social media, everything's going everywhere. People got decisions, solutions, options. Too many things going on. Too many things.
Yeah. It's like you just have the kids, and then you raise your children, you work, and maybe you have grandchildren.
I do believe in roles though, in a marriage. I do believe in that.
You're gonna have your wife mopping the floors.
When people say stuff like that,
well, you throw the no, because it's the tech. I'm saying we were having a conversation.
It's cool you said that. It's cool you said that because that's how other women would take it as, and that's not what people are saying. We're saying you have to have a structure. You have to have a structure where we can, like I said, that basketball analogy I gave you guys one time. We can, if you have 5 people in the court, everybody can grab rebound. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can run the ball, but there's people in positions so people don't bump heads and everybody can take care of certain areas. Yes, we can all collectively help each other.
Thank you.
So when there's whatever we're trying to win. So husband and wife, yes, I'm going to do the longs. Yes, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D. Yes, I'm going to do all that stuff. But I will see a dish on the table and go put in the sink or clean that dish. I'm not saying because my wife should do that. You feel me? I will pick that up and go clean it. I'm not saying because she's my wife, but women have better vision when it comes inside the house.
Like, exactly. Thank you.
In place. It's just common. I'm not saying that's your role, but for me, I don't really care about the inside of a house. Like I'll put the basic stuff. I'm not really that like savvy on like the whole making it come to life.
Interior design.
Yeah, like I'm not big on that. But I can guarantee you, if you're protected in this damn house, you know what I'm saying? It will be provided for. I will do the parts that I know I can. So in your case, do that part. We both are working. Yes, of course we're working. I probably need, if I'm not where I need to be, well, I'm solid, I'm gonna need your money to come too, so I can take care of the stuff, but you can have yours. It's just that when you say things these days, people add their own things inside and stray away from what the actual question or situation is.
Would you give your wife an allowance if you had the means to?
The fuck am I giving her allowance with your child? Like, no, like
if you had the means to, and you just and she wasn't working.
Give you no allowance.
And she wasn't working. Yo, I'm just asking the questions. You don't got.
I know we're talking. I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying in general. We're talking to you. Everything you're asking it's not you. It's just in general. We're talking.
I know, but like
you're responding like I'm telling you that's what you're doing. No, I'm saying no.
I'm dying right now. Guys, let's take a brief intermission real quick.
Oh, yeah, I just keep that.
Yes, sir. We'll be right back. Okay, fellas. Next topic.
Back from our intermission.
Inside Black Lives Matter, they was found out that they bought a $6 million mansion. They purchased it through their donated funds, through funds that were donated to them. They then spent that money to buy a $6 million mansion. I'll read a quick article about it, just read some points. Surround sound. They had a pool in the back. But here we go. The sprawling 6 million, this is New York Post. I'm just going to read a couple paragraphs.
All right.
The sprawling 6 million mansion bought by Black Lives Matter in Los Angeles once hosted Humphrey Bogart and Marilyn Monroe, wow, as house guests, and comes complete with a sound stage, music studio, pool, and 2-bedroom guest house. 7,400 square foot studio city compound. Jules got one of those in Worcester. Is a 1930s farmhouse that also boasts 7 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms, according to the real estate listing. Impressively renovated back in the 1930s with all the modern conveniences, the list, blah, 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 blah. Let's get into it. Well, let's get into it, guys. Why? Let's just start with that. The first question, why?
This
is where the funds go? Why?
I just let me be careful with what I'm saying, right? And
don't be careful, just let it flow. We can edit out anything that you don't like. Remember that always.
So wait, are these from proceeds of some of the off branch or BLM based charities?
It just said donated in this article. I'd have to do some further research.
That's how they
regardless, it was money that was given to them.
It was given to them by
I don't know
Black people, by people who support the movement, correct?
Of course, yeah, you would assume so.
And they went and bought. I thought, you know what, when I was marching and protesting, right, in my city, I thought that the money that they raised, BLM raised, was supposed to go to social initiatives for social justice, police correction courses, and
y'all thought that,
and education and African American education. You said y'all thought that? Yeah, I thought that. I'm sorry, maybe I was misinformed.
We all were misinformed.
You
BLM.
said we all, or you said y'all?
We all.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I just thought I was going towards stuff like that, kind of like what Michael Jordan did, how he donated $1 million towards the education of African American awareness and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's what I thought the money was going to. I didn't know that they were going to use some of the proceeds to buy a mansion.
Some.
Or all. I didn't know that. So I was like, oh, wow. So you just reading that, I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. So I'm a bit confused. Mm-hmm. Somebody else take the mic, but I'm a bit confused.
They wanted their own mansion. They wanted their own Fresh Prince of Bel-Air story. Might as well, I guess. I think the entire thing is stupid. Like, I'll let City go first before I go. We can bounce off each other or whatever.
Go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say.
I mean, my thoughts honestly are all over the place on this one. And like Jules, I don't want to get in trouble. No, I don't give a shit about getting in trouble. I'm gonna say what I feel. I mean, it's not surprising to me. Like, I feel like all these organizations are crooks. Just because you have Black Lives Matter in front of your name doesn't make you any different than any other organization that's done this kind of shady thing before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that it wasn't surprising, but it was just like, and like, I know Jules said that he was on the march and stuff. Like, let me get this clear. I'm just speaking for myself. I support Black Lives Matter as a movement. I do not support whatever they got going on over there. Like that's their own foolishness, their own organization. That I would never donate a cent to them. That's just me. Because of shit like this that will then come out. So it's just one of those things where it's not surprising, because this is not the first time something like this has happened. It's like,
I say Black people. Just first time Black people.
No, just any organization, not just Black people.
Okay.
No, not just Black people. No, not at all. But I'm just saying it's not surprising to me, and that's why like it just always seems shady.
You saw this coming?
I mean, I didn't see this coming, no, but I'm not surprised by it. Gotcha. And I guess now the next movement or something that you hear, it's like, oh yeah, what are they really going to do with this money? Or like, what's this money going to? Oh, it's going to a fucking mansion in Los Angeles where people that don't even want you there you're staying. So it's just like, you picked like one of the weirdest, I guess you could say, neighborhoods to set up shop. Why not live like in a neighborhood with people that look like you? You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what you're saying is that
if anything,
why not
go make a change in your community? Don't live in Bel Air or wherever the fuck you're living.
Right. Yeah, it's like, why not live in a place where there's affluent African Americans and
yeah, exactly. And again, like, I'm not as too educated on this topic to really, like, I really want to go in, but I'm not that educated on the topic in the whole. It's like really to really let loose, but just on the surface level of what I've seen and what I've read, it just seems like some shady business.
Yeah,
so I'm really interested to like hear you guys and just bounce off bounce off what y'all gotta also say too. But like that's just like my main points really. And it's just like why? It's like, but all these businesses are shady. Like I'm trying to think of any corporation really. Like they're all
it's definitely
shit
confusing.
under the table.
It's definitely confusing. And we're not saying like, oh, don't buy a place for you guys to live and stay and have a place. We're not saying that. But I just feel like as somebody who's personally went out and protested and marched under the support of BLM, because I do support it. I support the idea. I support the movement. I support the people. It's just that I marched for hours for y'all to buy a mansion. Like, yo, where my invite? Do I got a room there or what?
That's it, right?
No cap. Do I got a room there? Can I at least be there for a weekend? Can I fly out there? Be like, yo, can I just stay for the weekend? Like, I marched it,
Anyway, you got
so. I'm a little confused. I won't say disappointed, but I'm very confused. I have a lot of questions to ask, but
ask him. Let's just bounce off our city. You've got something to go. Ask the question. Let's figure this out together. Yeah. Because I'm also confused. Ask your questions.
So my question is, my questions are really like what. Like is this mansion open for all BLM? Like, is it just y'all? Like you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, all right, y'all gonna spend $6 million on, you said like a 7-bedroom house. It got a studio. It got a pool. It got a amusement park. I'm like, hold up. So like, is this like a safe haven for people who are supporting your movement, or is it just for y'all that have the names on the mortgage?
I think like it's.
We can run there. Safe haven. We can run there when shit gets hot.
Right. Bro, I was thinking it's for the head honchos. For the head honchos mostly.
What about the people that put those head honchos in place?
Exactly. Because like you're seeing, like I've seen some interviews with, again, like I'm not as educated. I wish I was more educated on this particular topic of just like the founder. Like she's going in, defending her name and all this stuff. She definitely lives there. But I'm saying like she doesn't really have any remorse from what I watched. Like she's just saying, basically this is just paraphrasing, like, this is our money, we're free to do. Basically, I'm just paraphrasing like that. That's basically what she was implying.
It's our money.
But like now it's in their hands, and it's just like they're free to do whatever. And like, what, amusement park?
Yeah, I mean, yes, they are.
Like what? That's
we
crazy.
Made the decision to give people money who we think. I'm not gonna say thought. We think are pushing the black agenda, the black movement towards a better tomorrow for our children.
Oh yeah.
But I'm saying the article you just read, what it sounds like to me is just like a whole, like, it sounds like a sham. Let's be real. It sounds like a sham. I could be wrong, but it sounds like a sham. Like, let's capitalize off of black struggle. Let's capitalize off of injustice, social injustice for our people. And again, somebody who personally went out, got up out of my house, went out and marched for hours for George Floyd, in particular, to be specific, George Floyd, is like, I'm like, wait, hold up.
Keep talking.
Y'all spent $6 million on a mansion in California.
Guys, if I showed you this picture, I can send it in the group chat. And then this is how they celebrated the 1-year anniversary of George Floyd's. This is the founder. This is one of the leaders of BLM. Yeah, but it's not going to look great. Okay. I'll do that too, but I want to send it so you guys could also see it close, and I'll do that also. All right. But this is how they celebrated the 1-year anniversary. This is in the same article I just read. And I'm going to show it to the screen. Just a second. Let me actually take it from the chat room. And it said it right here, as you can see. Look, they have mimosas.
They got flute glasses, no cap.
Yeah, mimosas. This is celebration at the mansion, at the crib.
No, they didn't even rent out a big ass park. They didn't rent out a big ass park and have people come there and do like a whole like big, you know what I'm saying? Like music, like a little festival thing.
Really?
You don't take that money.
Look what they did with it, yo. And I just want to read the caption underneath it. The leaders were marking the 1-year anniversary of George Floyd's murder. Wow. And rest in peace, George Floyd. It's like the 2-year anniversary is coming up at the end of May. But it's crazy.
Yeah.
They should always plan into this. The organization, wait, let me read this real quick. This last paragraph of the article says, the organization always planned to disclose the property on the upcoming 990, due May 15th, as part of the BLM GNFs, I don't know what that stands for, ongoing transparency efforts. Bowers stated, and I believe Bowers is the founder, Bowers stated, continued, BLM GNF has and continues to utilize the space for programming and leadership offsites. The property does not serve as a personal residence. Cap. What am I wearing right now? Does it? It does not serve as a residence. So what, you just keeping that, like no one's living there? Okay. I call cap on that.
You see, I'm gonna let City go, but I just want to say this for a couple minutes, right? Like over the years, I've started to notice that like all Black people aren't our people.
Expound,
and what I specifically mean about that is like, I always felt like there's Black people who are here for Black people and for the betterment, and there's some Black people who like in your face will say, yeah, brother, yeah, sister, you know what I'm saying? Raise their fist in the air, but then when we turn around, it's like, shoot, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just be selfish and just try to better for myself, not for the whole community, not for our community.
Black people, some Black people should say.
Yeah, some Black people, man. Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. And especially in this time and climate, in this era we're in, where it's just left and right, social injustice, left and right, tragedy after tragedy. It's like, yo, we need to our people the most, in my opinion. Our people, Asian people, Jewish people. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about Black people. Right now, we have to unify the most and come to a common objective and goal. Out of any other ethnic group, we have to come together. And I feel like we just get divided, more divided and more divided each and every time, man.
It's crazy that you said that. It's crazy that you're saying that, because the other day, my roommate who was in the living room. One of my roommate, he's Black and Spanish, and then my other friend who was here, he's African, and we sat in the living room and we just in the living room talking, and everything just came up about like the other dudes had talked to this Dominican chick, and he would just it had just came out of his mouth like, yo, Dominican people, like the girl was giving no time because basically the vibe was cool, but because she was Black, she coming straight up. My parents ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, don't fuck with type shit. And I just sat in the living room, I was like, damn, you know what's crazy? Just because we're Black, everybody, I won't say everybody, but we're hated or disliked or saw as violent or not safe. Like, I'm just saying, like, people overseas in China, people in different other places, they just in America, you have outside of America, that's just like the moment you're Black, it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
Like it hit me in a way. I sat down. I was like, damn, just because we came like this, and it's just like that. I was like, it hit me in a way. I was kind of like, I wasn't crying emotional, but an emotional wave hit me on the inside. I was like, fuck. Like, fuck. Like, just because we look like this, we have it harder. And other people who don't even know who we are, what we're made of, right away. Even at one of our episodes when Armaya, her name was Armaya.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. When she came on, she told her straight up. She was like, hey, please don't look at me the type of way or get offended if I ask certain questions, because people in my country think that all Black people are bad just because of what they see. She's Cambodian or what is she?
She's
Indonesian. Yeah. And she said that straight up because she wanted to prove and show that I'm in a house with these Black dudes doing a podcast I don't even know, and I'm safe having a good time having a conversation. This is not what you see. Like, you have to go through that. Like, it just baffles my mind.
It does.
But you can't. Then on top of that, what you just said, George, you have other Black people who have ill intent for the fellow Black people who already in this world were already not even wanted, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, and that's not every white person or everything, but for the most part, it's wild. It's wild.
Absolutely.
It's wild. It blows me, man. I'm not gonna lie. It should be blowing when I sit down and think about it, like, damn. But what do? We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. We know all of that. We put it to the back of us and we keep going. That's wild.
Right.
Then now you have these people using all Black people name for Black Lives Matter for their own beneficial gains. They should be pulling more things. Black Lives Matter, they should be doing more universities, the black colleges, if you put their hands into those black colleges, if you're getting that much money, look into this black university, look into that, start finding black shelters where you can just start finding more things that will make black lives actually matter than that mansion you got. How? I don't know.
It's crazy. And you know, yeah, I agree, City. And what I'm saying, I'm not saying that Black Lives Matter, the people who the organizers and people who founded it aren't looking out for us and aren't for the people, because they are. But I'm just saying,
are they?
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, are they really? We're like really asking the
question. I believe so.
I know it's a sarcastic tone, but I just think they're all cap. Like, I'm just never one to believe or trust.
So, like you believe you were fooled?
I mean, I wasn't fooled because I never followed along.
No, but you do support them.
Do I support the organization?
Yeah.
No, I don't support the organization. I support the movement. I think those are two separate things. Of course, I support them. I mean, I'm not gonna say of course, but like I'm Black. Obviously, like, I believe all Black lives matter. And even if I wasn't Black, I would still believe that. But I just think, and I've always thought this, like, this is not just something that started when I was in 2022. This is like since 2015, 2016, when all this first started coming on the scene. And like, of course, I was much younger, but I just always had a bad feeling about it. Like, of course, like, I didn't think, and I can't really explain that feeling, honestly. Like, I've always been one, like, I wouldn't call myself a pessimist, but like, I just never had a good feeling about what they were about. And like, this isn't the first controversy that's come out. Again, like, I don't have a list of all the controversies that they've all gone through, but there's been more. And like, it's just not BLM. It's like all of these, all different types of corporations and organizations have done, crooked, shit in over time. Right. And it's just one of those things. It's like, you support what you support. And I've just never been one to support that cause. And like, I don't know any of the people personally. I don't know. I just always felt like, oh, this is just something that, came up. It's a rather, it's like a incubator. It's like a brand new kind of organization. Technically, it's not even 10 years. It hasn't even been 10 years since BLM has been a thing. And it's just like, how do you think they're going to rise? Like, you gotta find some loopholes somewhere. You gotta do some shit. But it's just always, I don't know. I just think it's a little janky to me. That's just me. That's just a feeling I get. I can't explain it. Like I said, like, again, like, on this particular issue, I'm not as educated as I want to be to like really go in. Because if that was the case, then I could really like talk about it. Maybe I should just do some more research on my own. But just based off this story, it wasn't surprising to me. It's just like, really, just another bad look for us. Then you have the media now, giving their 2 cents in, like, oh, this, that, and the third. Social media going crazy. You always know, like, the jokes and the dumb shit. So it's just like, just put some more pie in your face, like make yourself look more idiotic. So it's stupid to me, honestly. But that's me on that. And hopefully they could turn it around and figure that shit out. But I think he's heading into our last topic for the day. I think it was a good detour to go off this topic, is cancel culture. I don't think we've ever talked really about cancel culture on this pod, and I think it was like a good time to, especially with this story too, to drop in and get everyone's opinions and views on cancel culture in the grand scheme of it as a whole. Like, what are your thoughts on it? Are you a fan of cancel culture? Are you against it? Are you for it? Or do you think like it's justified at some points?
I'm against cancel culture. I believe you can separate the businessman or woman from the business. I believe you can separate the art from the artist. I feel like it's two different things. You can separate people's careers and personal lives. I just feel like those are two different people. I don't feel like those people are synonymous. I feel like and I believe that cancel culture is not great. It's not good. It's more of a negative than a positive. Absolutely, it's more negative than a positive. To me, and one example, when R. Kelly was going through his, and he's still kind of going through.
Still going through it. I was just going to say that.
Yeah. I've been in several disagreements with women about R. Kelly. Well, and at the time, it was when the case was ongoing and women were coming out. And what I was saying was that I personally go by the court of law. If you're proven guilty in the court of law, to me, you're guilty. There's no like, oh well, it's not like when there's facts, there's a jury, there's evidence, you have attorneys, you have lawyers, you have a judge. All right, like let's get to the bottom of this right now. If you're proven guilty in the court of law, you're guilty to me. If you're proven innocent in the court of law, you're innocent to me. So when he was going through it and there was no sentencing, there was no final decision of charges. I was telling people, well, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. Oh well, Julian, the women are saying this. I said, yeah, it could be true, but what I'm saying is let's just let it play out and let's let the facts come out. Oh, the facts are there. You see the documentary. You see the women with it. I understand that. I'm not happy myself because I'm a fan of R. Kelly. I think he's the greatest R&B singer of all time. However, let's let the facts come out. Facts came out, right? He was sentenced. He was found guilty. I stopped supporting him. He's still the greatest. I can separate the music. I can separate the music from the man, but he's still the greatest R&B singer. But I don't support him as a man. Now, I don't support him. I can't defend that. I can't defend what he did. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, cancel culture to me, I overall I don't think it's productive because a lot of times in cancel culture we don't even know if he or she is innocent or he or she is being held culpable for what they've accused of. Mm-hmm. And so like what happens a lot, especially for black men in the entertainment field, in the business field, and etc., is that they'll be accused of something. We don't even have all the facts. We don't even have all the facts. Mm-hmm. And now people are pulling this stuff from the shelves and pulling this stuff from TV and pulling this stuff from the news and pulling stuff from their foundations and the charities. And it's just like, it's just an accusation. Like, respectfully speaking, Deshaun Watson, respectfully speaking, what happened? There was 20 plus women claiming that they were being inappropriately touched, right? That should be that's not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Even the accusation is not appropriate. I'm not condoning that. What I'm saying is though, let it play out in courtroom. What happened? He was found not guilty of any of those charges. Yeah. In criminal court, not civil court, criminal court. Mm-hmm. And now people are saying, oh, he shouldn't be on the Browns.
Again, he didn't play for a year for the Texans because of this.
Right. As he shouldn't. I agree with that decision from his agent in the NFL and Roger Goodell. Good job. They handled it perfectly. But again, the judge looked at the facts, everything that's presented, and I believe one of the women wasn't being truthful. I don't know off the top of my head.
What? A woman wasn't being truthful? What?
Yes, one of them. I picked up that. But yeah, so Deshaun Watson went to court, criminal court. None of the charges were brought to light. Mm-hmm. So and now he's on the team, and now he's on the Browns, and now people say, oh well, especially particularly women are saying, no, this is not right. This is not right. This is not right. Hey, listen, this is why we have a judicial system. Mm-hmm. Because of things like this and situations like this.
I agree with you.
So this is thus is life. That's how I feel. So overall, what I want to say in my long ass rant, I don't support cancel culture. No, I don't.
Yeah, I just wanted to also bounce off that we said talking about Deshaun. Sure. This fall, that their home games are going to be heavily protested. Like I would not want to be outside that stadium. Like they're going to have all their signs out and everything.
Gosh, Ohio.
So I was, as you can see, I was looking at my phone. I was trying to find a list of people that have been canceled, just cancel culture victims, and just seeing why. And one that really jumped out at me was Justin Timberlake. Huh? Who?
Nothing.
Wait, who did you say?
Mr. Medicine.
Oh no, he wasn't on this list. This wasn't like a This wasn't like an urban list. I'm sure on the
okay.
You would probably be on that one. But the Justin Timberlake one really jumped out at me because I remember this. It was early in 2021. Do you remember that, Jules?
How old was I at that time?
2021, or just during everything with the Janet? I hear you.
Yeah,
that was 03. So like we were like all 13, 14.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
But or 04, I think it was. But yeah, JT. He had to like apologize to Britney and Janet after Britney's doc came out, and then it was like, the song "Cry Me a River" was basically like he was using like the word that they used was after their breakup, Timberlake was accused, and this is a website called Good to Know, is after their breakup, Timberlake was accused of weaponizing his "Cry Me a River" video to pin the demise of their relationship with Britney and the alleged infidelity, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And then we all know with Janet, like how Janet Jackson, like she lost a lot of endorsements off that. And like Timberlake never like came out to like show support or, never talked about her. So years later, like this all came back now and he was starting to get a lot of hate for that. And, JT had to come out and, address that at that time last year. But like cancel culture is real. Like he was getting a lot of hate at that point. I remember last year. And I just think it's stupid. It's like, so all these people that are coming out and talking shit about others, they've never done anything bad in their lives. like they've never like made a mistake. It's just crazy to me. It's like, what? Like people fuck up. Like as long as you don't hurt someone, you don't harm yourself, you don't hurt someone else. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, everyone makes mistakes. Like, I will never come out and cancel. I don't think I ever have of just being like, no, I can't support this person because, like, that's just dumb to me. Yeah. And it's just like, I mean, that's really like my views on it. And it's like, of course, if it's like something to R. Kelly's doing or that director, whatever, a comedian that have done this crazy shit. It's like,
like Dave Chappelle and them.
Dave Chappelle, but like, yeah, but Dave Chappelle
cancel him, but
it's just from jokes.
No, they were trying to cancel him.
Yeah, they were trying to cancel him for the trans community. It's like
Kevin Hart,
Kevin Hart shit. I thought about Kevin Hart. He couldn't host was it the Emmys, I believe, or the Oscars? It was the Oscars. He couldn't host the Oscars because they pulled up a tweet. I think it was from 5 years previous of that happening, like 2010, where he made fun of gay. Where he said a harmless joke about gay people. It's like harmless joke that we all said in the classroom that gay people probably talk to each other about and joke about too. And then Ellen DeGeneres came out, and then Ellen DeGeneres ends up getting canceled years later. But you're trying to throw shit, but you're trying to throw shit at Kevin Hart, and it's like that could have been that man's like he's successful regardless, but like hosting the fucking Oscars. Come on.
And even when it be crazy, who was saying, somebody was saying something about it was this year, bro. How you say like the old school like gay people. Like I freaking have a bunch of gay friends. Like gay people are some of the most blunt people out there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a blunt, direct person, and I love that. And then the ones who are coming just making everything, I'm like, yo, relax. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop. It's all in your head that somebody's coming for your life. Like, I mean, I get it. I get it. There was like the hate crime and Black people freaking are targeted every day anyway. So nobody, you know what I'm saying? We're not holding to that. We're definitely on that spectrum too for being targeted all the time. So gay people, there was a hate crime for those things. It had people, the world is wild, but the vast majority of us, we're cool with gay people. And I have a bunch of gay friends that I enjoy being around.
You do?
Deadass. Yeah, because the cool people, like, yeah, of course.
I'm kidding.
And I thought that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like even sometimes some straight people are even too like sensitive to certain things and stuff. And I'm a blunt person. I enjoy having a conversation, and the cool people and some other gay people just make everything just like. So sometimes you're like no.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna make that exact sound effect.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not. It's none of that.
I'm glad you did it.
Yeah, no. Like Black people have one of the largest gay homosexual population anyway of any ethnicity. So it's not something new in our community.
Okay.
It's something actually. I would say. I mean, you guys may argue. I think it's actually normal. Especially, I know. I think Atlanta has the.
Atlanta's like top two. Atlanta and San Francisco.
Yeah.
Well, you make that, yeah.
Yeah, so to me, it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Homosexuality is normal. Um, but I don't think cancel culture should be normal. I think that's
Yeah,
not.
I don't like that we normalize that, society normalize that as like that's a thing. Like I was just looking through, like there's a legit like definition for cancel culture. Like it's in the dictionary, like Webster dictionary. It's a real thing. It's like it's invaded our society. I think social media is was the root of it. Was the root of it all. That's where cancel culture began.
Yes, spreading it on social media.
Social
Yeah, I
media,
agree.
Twitter, when everything started
That's the
booming.
gift and the curse of social media. You
Yeah,
know,
man, I would
we
love
had this topic before.
if they just flicked the light off on social media. I wouldn't be mad. A lot of
Yeah,
people would, but
yeah. Um, you know, I do want to bring up one thing. So I was reading an article, right? I believe we all are familiar with the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Um, there was so have you guys seen Guardians of the Galaxy? Okay,
it's not the first one.
so the
I think I
first one.
saw.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
season
I saw the
one,
first
two.
one.
Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure.
I might have seen the second
So
one too.
the lead role, Chris Pratt, I believe his name is Chris Pratt.
Yep, Christopher Pratt.
So he's a Christian, right? He goes to one of those like Joel Osteen's
Osteen.
mega churches,
Wow.
and they believe in is it what's the proper term? Something conversion, sexuality conversion, whatever. So anyway, long story short, there is petitions and people are calling for him to lose his role as an Avenger and for him to lose his role in the Guardians of the Galaxy because he goes to a mega church that believes in sexual therapy and conversion.
Wow.
And okay, basically they believe that he tends to a mega church that believes that heterosexuality is the only way in life, right?
Wow. Okay.
So people are calling for his job, for him not to, make a living. Mind you, this man has a family. Okay, right? This just listen to where I'm coming from. Chris Pratt can't believe what he believes, and the whatever other side, any other opposing thoughts, you guys can't believe what you believe. But why are you calling for the man? He has to feed his family. This is where cancel culture to me, where it's like too much, man.
Radicals.
People, I don't think people understand who do things like petitions and protests for calling for people's like jobs and titles. These people have families to feed, just like you and I. Yes, you may not like or support their beliefs, morals, or ethics and their views, but you can respect it. You have to respect it. Hey, this is where this person grew up. This is where this person believes. This is what this person's religion is. This is what I believe. It could be the complete opposite. We don't have to rock. We could disagree. We could debate. We don't have to like each other, but we can respect each other. So why are we calling for people's jobs and how they feed their family?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't support that, and I don't support people going at Chris Pratt's neck. I don't support that. Can't stop that, please. Stop that. I don't. That's not cool, man.
Can I ask a follow up?
Sure.
I'm going to ask. Sorry, excuse me. Do you think is there ever a time when that is okay to then now call for someone's job where they need to resign in any scenario? Is there a threshold of where you're like, okay, yeah, that person should not be there. That person needs to be canceled.
Murder, rape,
discrimination, workplace discrimination.
I think there's like levels, because that's like dicey, because okay, what if somebody was saying like, all right, well, we didn't
Robert Sarver, but keep going.
We didn't hire Julian because he had dreads.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna call for that person's job? It's if they're the owner, the CFO, the CEO, and they say, hey, we upholding a certain type of hairstyle, a certain type of attire here, and I own the place. Are you gonna tell me that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain levels to that.
Yeah. Do you remember Do you remember George Steinbrenner, owner of the Yankees? No facial hair.
Okay.
That was his rule. Like he said, none of his players, no one in the I don't know about the organization, but the players couldn't have facial hair. So it's like it's one of those things.
He owned it.
Yeah, he owned it. I'm just bouncing off what you were saying.
Yeah,
it's like,
I think I don't think people should be calling for his job.
yeah, but if it's in a case where it's like it's a toxic workplace, I want to say, or just I don't want to use the office or like the workplace as an example. I want to go more to just celebrity as a whole, like where you're abroad, like where you were saying. But in that case, where it's just like if you're like on a movie set, say for example, this is just an example of like, say I'm on a Chris Pratt's movies, and yeah, we can, since he's a star, he also is quote unquote like an owner. I would say I feel like a star player of any sports team is a honorary owner of a team, kind of too, because they're the face of the franchise. Where like with any kind of backlash that's now, showing like they should get some backlash. If negative things are happening or are happening within the organization. I'm just trying to think of a scenario where you're like, yeah, that's a reason to call for someone's job. Like if there's like sexual harassment, if the owner of say the Phoenix Suns is like sexual harassment, like his employees,
yeah,
that person got to go. That person got to sell the team, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's a cancel culture thing. What's his name? The old owner of the Sterling of the Clippers.
Sell the team. Can he just go? Can he just go?
I mean, he has to sell the team. I mean, you just want him to go and someone else becomes the face of the team, or like his wife takes over?
Not his wife, but like somebody else.
Or a kid or whatever. I mean, yeah, to open the discussion. I mean, yeah, I'm just throwing out scenarios. Like, I'm just saying, is there ever a time where you're like I think for like Donald Sterling, like he deservedly, his punishment was, well deserved or whatever the term.
Well, yeah. Donald Sterling. I mean, that's blatant racism. That's blatant.
Yeah. So there's levels, is what we're saying.
Yeah. There's
for
levels.
Canceling. Like it has to be something very like crazy to be like, get this person out of here.
Chris Pratt's case, he attends a mega church that believes in conversion therapy or conversion of sexuality.
It's crazy.
That is his point of view. I agree. That's his lifestyle. He's not. I mean, he believes in like a different lifestyle for people, but he's not going to every lesbian or gay or queer and saying convert. Like,
he's not like at work. He's not at his workplace. He's not on set saying, oh, if the designer or like the makeup person is gay, saying, while they're like giving the makeup or whatever, what you should do, like you should change your fucking orientation. Exactly. He's not doing that. If he was doing that, then now you have a case to be like, and that person should come out then. So yeah, we're on the same page as that. Yeah,
and that's where I think cancel culture to me is not productive. It's toxic.
It's very toxic.
It's not. Yeah,
and like these people are like saints. They've never done anything wrong in their lives. They've just lived perfect lives.
Oh no, they've never
crazy.
called
that's where
type of ethnic group by a racial slur.
A racial slur. Exactly.
No, never. They've never physically abused somebody. I've never done that in my life. No, I haven't. No, I've never disrespected anybody of any other religion, base, gender. No, I've never done that. Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's crazy.
Man, I'm sick of these people, man. I'm sick of these people who just, let's cancel this, let's cancel that, let's cancel this, let's cancel that. Let the facts play out. I don't support that crap at all. That's crap to me, man. I don't support that at all.
Yeah,
like,
I'm with you on that.
Yo, man, these people have families, man. Like, these people end up homeless.
So I just had a thought. I think
the allegation you made that this person did this or this is not even proven that they did it, and these people end up homeless. How are you going to feel as a man or woman?
I just had a thought. I feel like people feel entitled that they could do this kind of stuff because like they can't see or touch or never be in the same circles as these other people. They can say whatever they want from their keyboard and they will have no repercussions. They could ruin someone else. You won't even they don't even have to have their face on the profile. Like it could be an egg or whatever or something that's like super random. And
these cowards.
Yeah, so it's just crazy to me. City, any closing remarks on this one?
Nah, you guys hit on the nail. I was agreeing with it. Like Jules, I agree. There's levels to it, and this cancel culture thing is like over the top and so to the extreme for I'm saying. They just like exaggerate certain things when it could be a different way to just justify or like penalize the person and make them, pay for the whatever happened. So I agree with you. Everything, most of 99.9% of things Jules said.
So that point one. What about me? Did you agree with anything I said?
Yeah, when you get everything.
No, okay. Yeah, just because you said
No,
what Jules said. But yeah.
Good. Jules said because Jules went through it like on his Stephen A. shit. It's also soliloquy going on shit.
Stephen A. This guy's in the. Where's Molly at? So before we close out episode 21, we would just shout out the NBA playoffs real quick. Got to shout out the hometown team coming out with the W. You want to talk? Yeah, I mean, Celtics and Bucks going to be in the next round. It's lit. Mm-hmm. That series starts on Sunday. So in 2 days from now. So I'm sure game 1 and 2 will already be done by the time this podcast come out. So predictions, we don't know what's happened yet. So just let it flow. Just anything NBA related before we head out of here.
I'm gonna go through all the second round series, but man, I don't like saying this because I understand sports in general is a battle of attrition. It's a battle of attrition. So the thing, what made the Bucks so lethal is that they had Chris Middleton on the perimeter. He's a two-way player. He can defend. He pulls the bigs out. He can switch up. He can post. He's a tough guard, is what I'm saying. He's a tough guard. He's an easy 20 and 7 every night. 20 and 7. Without him, Celtics are regarded as the best defensive team in the world. I say we because I'm a Celtics fan. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so you gotta do. Wait.
I thought you played for the Celtics.
Oh man!
You're gonna jump all the way to the Bucks.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yo, I should go talk my shit on my mango tree over there.
Here we go. When you in Miami, are you gonna host? Are you gonna host? You gonna host the 76ers?
Oh yeah, Moshope has been telling me.
Wait, I didn't say a word. That was Julian talking.
No,
why am I getting called out?
Oh yeah, and then you made Julian back you up on how.
I didn't make anyone do nothing. All I'm saying is I'm not betting against.
He made me. Yeah, he's right. He made me.
I'm not betting against KD ever. I don't regret it. I'm gonna I lost a lot of bets. I gotta take times in a row. I gotta take like 7 shots in the next couple months or weeks or whatever because I lost a lot of bets. And I gotta buy a lot of drinks for people as well. So I'm not mad. I'm not salty. But
wait, real quick. On a scale of 1 to 10, how shocked are you?
That they got swept. Not that they lost, that they got swept.
I'm not shocked. I didn't think it was going to be a
sweep. Of course, because the Celtics came.
No. I didn't think it was going to be a sweep. I knew they were going to win. I didn't think it was going to be a sweep. When the sweep came after game 2, I was like, yo, didn't I call a sweep after game 1 or 2? I called a sweep chat.
I would need to double check that. But no, because I have to do this. No, I have to do this right now. I have to break it down to you. Game 1, the Nets could have easily won. They didn't win.
Shut up.
But I'm just saying.
For 4 times in a row?
I could say
4 times in a row you could have, should have.
It was a sweep, but the series was a lot closer than the IB holds. Each game was a bar fight.
I told you once.
You can't say dog fight. You don't want to get canceled.
I can't argue that. But I told you once we found out how to win under 5 minutes and 2 minutes, we're gonna be a problem. I said those exact words.
Did you teach them that?
I didn't teach them that.
You went to the New Year's Eve party or something and told all of them this?
Game 1, we came back strong and closed out solid. Game 2, 3, and 4, we came back.
They didn't close out solid in game 1.
So how did that game end then?
That's not closing
we
out.
Down 17, weren't we?
No, that was game 2, but we're talking game 1 right now, and that's not okay. Game 2.
Weren't we down? Weren't we down in game 1?
Game 2, game 1, yeah. And I can tell you, I don't think that's because they won, but closing out. I define closing out, and I know you're the baller. I never played a basketball game in my life, but my definition of closing out is you have the lead already, and you hold on to that lead to close out the game. They came back. That was a come from behind win. If I'm Cap, say I'm Cap. But that's my no.
Closed out strong.
No,
because they were already down and came back.
Jules, you could break this tiebreaker on this one. I know you want to touch all the series too before we head out.
The only thing I have to say is that City was right. Me and Chopin were wrong.
I was wrong. I was shocked. At a 1 through 10,
I said
about an
Nets.
8.
I said
7,
Nets
8.
in 6 because they have KD
I
and
did
Kyrie,
too.
and then the Celtics wouldn't be able to guard.
Same.
City tried telling me and Chopin that none of that matters when you have a team that can lock down. We thought he was crazy. We thought he was nuts. We thought he was psycho. No, he ended up knowing what the hell he was talking about. Me and Chopin, apparently, we don't know what we're talking about. So I'm gonna eat that.
I think it's cap when you say don't know what you're talking about. It's
true.
You did know what happened.
It's true. We do.
And I always said it. The others will do the job. When you have what you call it, Tatum and Jaylen Brown doing what they did, and the other people coming in and keeping that spark up when they go rest. The Brooklyn weren't doing that. The bench wasn't doing that.
All I'm going to say, my last thought on the Celtics in Brooklyn is, I'm now a Celtics fan. I'm rooting for them the rest of the way. Go C's.
No, we don't want you rooting. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I'm here.
Hey, go away. You're an EP. You're progress.
I'm here. I'll be game 1. Waving my towel.
No,
my Celtics towel.
We're gonna be like jump.
Go Celtics. Go. I should go to the game. Let me. All right. Wait. Let's go. Let's go to your series.
Cambridge. All your Cambridge people watching this, Moshe Pay does not like you guys.
Go so yo, like I said in the chat, I've been I was in high school sitting
don't.
at the nosebleeds, watching Tony
don't.
Batiste, dog, watching the old Celtics, Mark Blount, like all these old dudes. Before y'all were, I was going to the games, dog. Like I was going to the games. Wait, so like, don't say I'm not a Celtics fan because I've been a supporter. Like as I've gotten older, I just see like the janky, the green teamers that act wild, that Celtics can do no wrong. The media in Boston is just stupid. It's dumb. Like they're dumb, and it's just like I couldn't stand. But like of course I always root for my hometown, just low key in my own space. Like I got my Celtics stuff. That's my team. That's the team I grew up watching. That's the team of my youth. That's the team I rock with. But let's talk about the series. Let's talk about the other East series where you're located. Are you gonna pick up show Joel around town tonight before they start playing? I'm sure you want Miami to win that series, but that series is gonna be lit. I'm excited for that.
I want Miami to definitely make it because I want Boston.
I know. You want Miami, Boston.
Oh my God, dog.
But both are gonna be crazy. Both are going to be hard to get through. Both are going to be tough ass series.
I'm going to at least 2 games. I have to.
Game 3 and 4. Miami has home court, so it'd be 1 and 2. If it's Miami, Boston.
I might go to game 1, and then I might go to game 1, and then
that's crazy. Tommy, my boy Tommy, he's been to that arena before. He said it was lit. I think he went for a big 3 game though. But the Miami Heat. Wow, it's right down the street from you? Holy shit. Yeah, I would be posted up there all the time. American Airlines.
Yeah, I got money from me talking about posting up.
Posting up? You don't got to pay to post.
What did you guys say that series is going to?
I said both are going 6. I got Miami 6, Boston in 6.
I agree.
Yeah, I think Miami's going. I think Miami's going to. If James Harden does not wake up, Miami's going to take.
That's a big one. Harden has to wake up. Miami is just deep.
If Harden doesn't wake up, Miami is going to take it because Philly plays D2, but I feel like Miami's bench is a little bit deeper and the defense is a little bit harsher.
It's like you have to. The best player, Harden, you have to get past. I'm sure like Max Strus, trying to get past Max Strus. You get past Max Strus, PJ Tucker. You get past PJ, Jimmy Butler. You get past Jimmy, Bam Adebayo, right? Like Miami's defense is. It's crazy. Their team in general. I know the Celtics have the best defense, but their team in general is just loaded. They're just deep. Victor Oladipo. They have Victor Oladipo off the bench that could drop 40 on you. Like that's ridiculous.
He's not the same. So
he dropped 40 and he scored like 25 in the game, like in the closeout game, if I'm not mistaken. The last 2 games, he scored like 20 plus. The game, Vic is healthy now. He could play. Tyler Hero off the bench, Duncan Robinson, like their bench is like could start. They have like 3 or 4 bench players that could start.
No, you're right. Everything you're saying is right. I'm just realizing, but I feel like though, what has me on edge is that the Sixers have like their top players are way better than. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, it's just Joel and Harden. Then who else is way better?
That's it.
What do you mean, Bam? So we talking about Bam?
Yeah.
Bam,
Bam is gonna get killed
by Joel. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's all on Joel too. If Joel comes out and takes Bam out the game, it's a wrap.
That thumb, who knows? He got that thumb injury.
They slapping. They slapping him every day.
PJ.
They slap every day. They slap every night. They slapping him.
Got to get Markeith in the game too. Markeith can.
Oh yeah, he doesn't get burned no more.
Right. You see Markeith, was it DeAndre Hunter who he held back during the game? He's trying to hit a 3. I was crying.
Yeah.
So we got the 2 East Coast real quick. So we had Miami and Boston hopefully winning those. Then we go out west. What's the series that's already wrapped? I think it's Phoenix and Mavs.
I know, that's gonna be good.
CP, Devin, Luka. You have fucking Jalen Brunson is balling. I just wish Tim Hardaway Jr. was hooping. Spencer Dinwiddie.
He's coming back that series. They said
he is.
Yeah.
I thought he was out for the playoffs.
I thought so too, but
he's coming back. I mean, he's not going to be 100.
Next series will be back.
Wow. Now I'm even more. That series is good. That's the talent in the NBA is crazy. But who do you have winning that? I guess you got to say Phoenix. I got Phoenix in 7.
Ooh, you said 7?
Yeah. Dallas is so good. And their defense, Dallas got next. Dallas and Denver got next in the West.
Dallas is small.
Yeah, Jalen and Luka. They both start in the backcourt, right?
Yeah, they start. But down low, they only have Dwight and Kleber.
Yep.
That's it. And then you have JaVale McGee, DeAndre Ayton.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the other big man? Bismack Biyombo. They're too small. They can't. Yeah. They're not going to rebound. It's going to be over. I say like 5.
Boban is just stealing money or something.
Devin Booker can lock Luka up. No, he can't. He can't guard Luka.
He can't. You know what?
Yeah, he can't guard Luka. Yeah, but
Mikal Bridges on Luka. Long ass arms.
Yeah. See, Phoenix is the best team in the NBA.
I agree with you. I agree. Golden State is going crazy. Let's just say that Golden State is going to play, just for time's sake. It looks like they're going to play Memphis.
Warriors. I forgot about Warriors.
Yeah. Let's not even talk. Hopefully Minnesota can win. We don't know. They play tonight. We don't know. But let's just put Memphis in there just for the sake. I got Golden State in 6.
Wait, you said
maybe 5.
Golden State, Memphis in 6?
Maybe even 5. Because Memphis, like even the way they played Minnesota, they were just too loose. Like that team, like maybe they have next. I don't think they have next. I think this season was just everything just checked out for them.
Right.
But I know Ja was hurt a lot. But like, because there's just so many teams in the West that are just like Denver is coming back next year with Jamal and MPJ.
Oh my gosh, the NBA is good right now.
NBA is amazing right now. Like every angle, like the players, and then you got the new rookies coming in, but just the players now. Like I know Ja has next, but I don't know if he could keep it up in Memphis. Like
Luka to me is the
they're
next
not going to be surprised.
In the NBA, Luka's to be the next face.
Already ahead of Giannis.
Giannis is the face now. I'll say LeBron, but Giannis is the best player.
Bron is still the face?
Yeah, LeBron's still the face. He's the most recognizable player in the NBA.
Okay.
And then Giannis is the best player. I'm talking about in terms of skills, talent. He's the best player.
Okay. Joker MVP. Is he up there?
Joker's the best center, but he's not the best player.
Like I always say, I think it's tough to say. Like we have this talk. Giannis.
Yeah, Joker got good. Yeah, that's a sticky one. He's got good footwork.
Yeah. Giannis is the most dominant, but I just don't feel like he's the best player.
Wait,
he doesn't have the skill. I don't know.
I know what you want to say, but you're not going to say it now.
I'm not going to say Kevin Durant. No, I can't. But like, who is the best player? Like, I can't say LeBron. He's the most dominant. Wait,
Shope, just hear me out. City, just hear me out. Okay. If Giannis has the ball anytime below the arc, what can you do? There's nothing you can do defensively unless you have. I'll say like
you step below the arc, so definitely you can't do nothing against Joel and the other guys. They're all big. But if you want to talk about, you want really, you know what I'm saying, you say below the free throw line. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm talking about below the 3-point arc, not even the free throw line.
Ooh, you said below the 3-point arc. You said what are you gonna do with him?
Giannis just takes 2 steps and he's at the rim.
So I feel bad for the Boston Celtics. It's gonna be
that's
hard.
what I'm saying.
But so lucky y'all caught a break with no Middleton. Y'all right, build that wall, but y'all caught a break with no Middleton. Y'all caught. I mean, but they got
Canberra people. Are you guys hearing it? Earlier he was saying my Celtics. Now he's saying y'all.
This guy is calling every. I just talk.
You would say myself. I was y'all. No, you're not talking. This is how he talks in the chat. 1 minute.
Yeah, I just said I'm just talking.
No.
Talk how off feel. All I'm saying.
We don't want you. Bye bye.
If Middleton was in, how long would it go?
It would definitely be a 7-game series. No, I don't like the Bucks. So I'm not a fan of the Bucks. I like Giannis, but I'm not a fan of the Bucks. I'm really only a big Nets fan. If I had to say a team, like a team that I really rock with, like I like the Nets. What?
When
but like
KD switched teams.
When KD switched teams when I went to the Nets, yeah, because I like KD and Kai. I was a Celtics fan when Kyrie was here.
But you say you were a Celtics fan when
back in the day too.
John Walker and I'm gonna say
I was there.
Because, okay,
I was there.
Cambridge, are y'all listening?
I'm free. Cambridge, yeah. Cambridge, Somerville, Medford, Everett, all you guys.
Are y'all
Walden.
listening?
But yeah, I mean the playoffs are lit. Yeah. We're gonna wrap it up. Yeah, the playoffs, the playoffs are gonna be lit. Another. It's all. Yeah, I can't wait. Second round Sunday 1 p.m. Sorry, yeah, 1 p.m. It's gonna be a good series. I'm gonna have my Celtics shirt on and all that good stuff. But yeah,
you guys didn't.
Don't put it on. Don't put it on.
Who made you the president of the fan club or anything to tell me what I can and cannot do?
Any fan of the Celtics, of any team who has a wishy-washy fan, we don't want you to be talking about it. Bye-bye.
So your question was the best player.
Everybody think the best player in the world is not now.
And I sometimes when because I like skill, like you gotta be skillful at the game of basketball.
KD.
In Joker.
Okay, City said KD. Okay.
I mean, I can't say. I mean, Joker also lost in the first round too, and he's about to win MVP.
Yeah, he didn't get swept though.
He didn't get swept. He won one game. He won everybody. Joker won one game. He didn't get swept. Cap right here, man. On that note, man.
I'm sorry. I like KD, but I just have to.
I love KD. Yeah, of course. And I love Tatum. Give Tatum his flowers. He's a top 10. Bro. Tatum top 10. Before we head out. Tatum top 10.
Yeah.
Jason top 10 player. I have to come back to that.
And yeah, you come back to it. And then just when I say that also before we head out, I don't care if you're healthy. Like Kawhi is still top 10, even though he didn't play a minute this year. Like he's still top 5.
No, don't talk about him right now. He's not playing. We're talking about who's top in the NBA right now. We're not talking about.
So his 10-year resume, he's still an active player.
No, we're talking about he's not active.
So in October, he's still active. He's still getting paid by the NBA.
But he's not actively playing, so you can't say he's the best player in the NBA right now. You can't say that right now because he's not playing right now. If that's the case, you can keep talking about Kobe and everybody else who's not who. I'm saying who's retired. No, I'm talking. Yeah, but I'm saying you can talk about people. We're talking about right now.
That's like now say, Michael Jordan is the best player.
Right now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Exactly. That's what we're trying to get at.
No, I wasn't. I'm talking about active. Right, he's still in it. He's not history yet.
Bro, we're talking about right now.
So players. So I can't say KD is the best.
When the last time you shot a basketball?
Maybe yesterday. Maybe he's shooting basketball
right
now.
I'm talking about in the NBA game. In the NBA game.
So everything. So when he plays that first minute in October, then he could come back in the conversation. Is that what you're saying?
Do you ask Kawhi? Do you think Kawhi would think it's fair for you to say that? Because he's not playing. Like he's not fairly being compared to these two. You just give him his flowers because he's Kawhi. Yes, I get it. But
he's a top player regardless.
We agree to that. But right now, he's not the best player in the NBA.
I didn't say he was the best. Yeah, he's in the conversation just in a whole of all the players healthy.
Oh, Hall of Famer for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not saying.
Yes, I agree on that. Hall of Famer.
Okay, but like you're trying to talk about like he retired, like he just had his press conference to retire.
He's not active.
He is active. He's on an active roster.
He's getting his money, but he's not actively playing.
Then
I can't judge you for you right now if you're not on the court. You're not even play. You haven't played 50 games.
Wow, not even 50. We got to start getting cats playing 82 again. Only 4 players played 82. But on that note, great talk, guys.
Talk to your guy.
Who's my guy?
Kai.
Yeah, we're about to have a talk right now. After this, I'm gonna give him a call.
Yes, sir.
All right.
It's been real, guys. Episode 21.
Wow, 21. All right, guys.
21 already. We're gonna head out now. I just want to say, actually, I'll save it for another episode. But it's been real, and we'll see you guys when we see you for episode 21. I'm one of your hosts, Chopay Scootmore.
Julian Jules here.
Chef Fano.
We out.
Girls just wanna have fun. We turning up. Someone wrote a runs. Someone pour a cup. Cause tonight we going up and coming down. It's gonna be a while. Someone jump up in the crowd. Throw your hands up, go wild. Jump up and